Alright, starting my evening work out here on the deck, and I've already pulled up these two boards. There was one, and they were joined right here, and then they're split, I guess, and then around here. So I pulled those out, and it's kind of important I get it done today, because I borrowed a chop saw from, or miter saw or whatever, from a coworker, and he needs it back tomorrow, so I gotta get going. Anyways, so I wasn't gonna really do a blog until I realized, that my suspicions were true. I always thought that this deck was added on after this portion of the house was added on, and I can now really kind of confirm that, because right here, you can see, down in here, hopefully, that there's a couple of steps there. There's one, and then there's like a little tinier one right there. And so this was added on post that. Excuse me. And you can see there was power right there that then comes up here. I don't really know where it goes. Hopefully I can look at this footage and get an idea of that. But I can see also a lot of the boards down here are just rotten right in there. But I kind of suspected that's what was going to happen. This is kind of a trap location with very little air. Well, I got my thumb on the mic. It's a trap location with very little airflow. Kind of not surprised that that's really damp down here. Of course, it rained today too, so maybe I'm being a little, overzealous about that. Anyways, so I'm thinking that wire goes right up over here to because there's a plug. So no conduit, no nothing. I don't know that that's a problem, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Now I gotta go get some boards and fix this thing. Alright, back from Menards, and boom, new boards to install. So I got 3 of them. It's about 20 foot, but knowing me, I might muck it up, so I got an extra board. Because this corner is going to be fun to figure out how to cut and get it right. So, anyways, I'm going to clean up the area so there's no crap in the way, preventing it from going in properly. So, cleaning, that's where we start. Alright, we're prepped. Now I gotta figure out this angle. So it looks like I've got to cut one here, then there, and then I need to jigsaw out this pole here. So this surface here, then there, then around to here. So I think I'm going to start here because that's the hardest one to do, because after that hopefully it'll be easier than I think it'll be. Alright, well, test fitting it, and it looks good there. One thing I'm noticing is that these boards are a different thickness. They feel different. Alright, well, I have to mark this guy off and cut him to length, and then figure out what the next one is going to be. There it is, first one's in. I may have cut this just a hair too short, but I think it'll work. I can stand on it. So, that's all good. Okay. Pilot drill it, drive her home. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to cut the next one and put it in before I finish and screw this in place, just in case I need to adjust it. A couple cuts later, and bam, I got another board in. So it's not the perfect gap that I would hope for, but you know, it's better than falling through the deck, so I'll take that. Alright, so now I'm gonna drill a couple little holes, run some screws, be done with this. Alright, I got to put this back together, and I think I'm done. That just happened. Ugh. I think this deck is probably seen better days. So, yep, one dead piece of decking. Alright. That's it. That's all construction. The rest is just picking up, cleaning up, putting tools away. But it's done. It's safe. Nobody's going to fall through and hurt themselves, and I am extremely happy about that as I flip the camera all around. So, yep. My doggy's been sitting inside this whole time. Cleanup time, and I'm done. Well, with a little help from Shannon.
Pencil on your face.
Got a pencil on my face? Oh, gorgeous. I'm tired, but Shannon came out and she helped me clean up a bit. So now we just have to move stuff inside, but it's all cleaned up.
It just before it started raining.
Yeah, it just started raining. Stuff's cleaned up. Learned one thing today.
Yes, what did you learn?
When I buy a chop saw, because I borrowed this one from a coworker, buy one that has like a bigger reach to it. Like there's some that you can. This one just goes down. There's some that go and then you can pull them forward.
My parents have one like that.
It's the kind we need because this board's too big to cut with that saw.
Really?
Right, because it you could cut it this way, you know, flat across it, but when you cut it diagonal, it's an inch too short. So that's the one thing I learned today. Things for the future. Goodbye.